Hello, YouTube. I'm back out here with the tire swing. Hands-free this time. Maybe I can get it to work for me. I got a funny story that I thought of last night, and I had to tell you guys because I thought y'all might get a kick out of it. I was with my niece and my nephew last night. We were watching some YouTube videos, and my nephew's really into gaming. So of course we're watching the gaming videos. I'm just kind of going along with what he wants to watch. Just, you know, I'm enjoying it. And PewDiePie came up. And then I told him that I saw a funny PewDiePie video with Rhett and Link on Good Mythical Morning and Good Mythical More. If you guys haven't seen Good Mythical Morning and Good Mythical More with Rhett and Link, you gotta check them out, man. At least give them attempt to watch them at least once, because you'll get hooked. I mean, I think that they're great. They're funny, they're ridiculous, they're smart, they do all kinds of ridiculous stuff, and you'll just, I love it, so I think you guys will love it too. Anyway, they did a show with PewDiePie on it, excuse me, and in the second part, in Good Mythical More, they were gonna try these Swedish, I guess, I don't know if they're delicacies or what they were exactly. We didn't watch the full video, we just saw the beginning of it, and then he had to go. So, in the video, they're sitting there with PewDiePie, and they have these little tins of, one of them, I think they were both fish. One of them was more like a sardine can, and the other one was a round, thick tin, like a big tuna can. And they were both like some kind of Swedish delicacies or treats or snacks that they had on a regular basis in Sweden. And PewDiePie, of course, being Swedish, or from Sweden, I think, I don't know. But he knew all about it, and so they were there to taste it with him, right? Eat it and give their take on it. Well, Link gets the can opener on the first can, and you could see that the can was kind of bulged, you know, a little bit, like it was kind of puppy. The fish inside started to ferment, and it expanded the can, like the gas inside just made it bulge. Well, he gets the can opener, punctures it, doesn't even start to open it, just, and it lets out this horrific smell and sound. I mean, it was just a screaming, tortured fart noise, and the smell to go along with it was ridiculous funny. Their reaction was so great. So that reminded me of a story where I had gone fishing. I'm in San Antonio, and I go fishing at the coast in Port Aransas. And we caught a bunch of red drum and black drum and some trout and stuff off the pier. And we get back. I had all the fish in the ice chests on ice, and instead of cleaning them there, I was just gonna clean them when we got back to the house. So I did so. I've got in the driveway and turned on the water, turned on some music, and got the fillet knife out and filleted them all up, bagged them all up, put them in the freezer. Okay? Well, I took all the bones and the scales and the heads and all the nasty, put it into a double trash bag, like one trash bag, and then put that trash bag in another trash bag. And it was they were black trash bags, tied them in a knot, so airtight, and I put them in the back of my pickup truck. I'll throw it away when I get to work, throw it in the dumpster. Well, I forgot. And I guess about a week went by, and I guess the sun finally baked open that bag, or the gases that were accumulating inside the bag popped it or something. But I walk out to my truck, and it was near the tailgate. I put it back to the back, so it was near the tailgate, and I just walk outside, and it was a hot summer day, and I see flies swarming around the bed of my truck. I'm immediately like, what the heck is going on around here? So I go and I look over the edge, and that smell, I was like, oh my God, oh. It was horrible. And the bag was barely ripped or whatever it was, and that smell was intense. All right, well, I'm like, I gotta get rid of this shit now. I go to the club where I worked at the time to dump it in the dumpster. Well, I couldn't even stand it. After that smell hit my nose, I was just like, no, I gotta dump this somewhere. I'm not gonna dump it at the club. They're gonna be mad at me. Whoever gets to go out there and dump trash is gonna be pissed. So I just went to the nearest, from the club, the nearest car wash, and luckily it was nobody there at the time. One of those manual car washes, not one of those drive-through ones. Nowadays, it was the wand, and you put in the quarters and you do it yourself, right? And I'm gonna wash my truck, I'm gonna get all that crap out of there, and everything will be fine. I get out, and you can smell it now. There's no wind blowing, it's just a confined area, you know, and you can really smell it. Just standing out, opening the door, you can really smell this horrific, rotting fish smell, right? I'm thinking, okay, as long as I hold my breath, I'm fine. Well, I go to the back, take a couple deep breaths, walk up to the tailgate. I open the tailgate, and the smell is so intense, so strong, that me, holding my breath, not letting anything in, that smell pierced my nostrils. And I just puked instantaneously. I just threw up. I mean, uncontrollably, power puking my guts out. It was horrible. I was scream puking. I was trying to puke and grab the bag at the same time to throw it in the trash can that there was. I pulled a trash can over before I walked up to the tailgate, and oh my God, it was so horrible. I got the bag by this time ripped open. It was just so hot and nasty. I ripped it, pulling it out, and then the real smell hits me again, or it's continuously penetrating my face, my nostrils. My nose holes were just screaming agony. I get the stuff, I put it in the trash can, I kick the trash can over there. I'm walking away because I'm still throwing up. I mean, I'm like constantly throwing up. Every breath is a vomit. And I grabbed the wand, which I had already turned on. It was just kind of and I have it on soap, and I get over there and I start washing it towards the drain, and oh man, it was the most horrific nastiness ever. So I finally rinsed out my truck, and you can imagine there was maggots and flies and all in the corner of the bed, and I had a bed liner luckily, so I rinsed it all out and rinsed it as much as I could down the drain, but that smell wasn't going away no matter how much I diluted it with the pressure wand. It was just still incredibly intense because the can was only a few feet away with the bag that was now ripped open with fish parts and nasty, oh my God, it was horrible. Hey! Dogs. So, yeah, gross. That was the worst smell I've ever contended with. Bad. And I've smelled some stuff before. I worked in the nightclub industry a long time. I've smelled some stuff, and I live on a ranch. And I've smelled some stuff. This was by far, no comparison, the worst smell I've ever smelled. So, tell me what you think in the comments, if you'd like that story or not. I thought it was funny, but after I got done telling it, it wasn't really as funny as I thought it was. It was funny, but not really, I guess, right? If you have a funny, smelly story, let me know about it. Put it in the comments. Alright, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, and share. Maybe I'll have a real funny story come up. Sorry. Hey! Take care of yourselves.